The tragedy of the Britannic, Titanic's forgotten sister ship. In the shadow of the Titanic's infamous disaster, the fate of its sister ship, HMHS Britannic, remains one of history's lesser-known maritime tragedies. On November 21, 1916, during World War I, the Britannic met a devastating end in the Aegean Sea after striking a German mine, taking 30 lives and forever altering the course of naval history, a Titanic legacy, and a wartime purpose. The Britannic was the third and final vessel of the White Star Line's Olympic class, designed to surpass even the Titanic in size, strength, and luxury. After the Titanic's 1912 disaster, modifications were made to Britannic's design, including additional lifeboats and a reinforced hull, in hopes of preventing a similar catastrophe. Yet fate had other plans. Originally intended as a passenger liner, the Britannic was never used for commercial voyages. With the outbreak of World War I, she was requisitioned by the British government and converted into a hospital ship, officially designated as His Majesty's Hospital Ship, HMHS Britannic. Equipped to carry over 300 wounded soldiers, she was staffed with doctors, nurses, and orderlies, a floating lifeline for the wounded on the front lines. The fateful voyage. On the morning of November 21, 1916, the Britannic was sailing through the Key Channel near the Greek island of Kea. The waters, patrolled by German submarines, were treacherous. At 8:12 a.m., a massive explosion rocked the ship's forward starboard side, caused by a German mine planted days earlier. The force of the blast was so powerful that it compromised 6 watertight compartments, a grim echo of the Titanic's fate. Despite the damage, Captain Charles Bartlett believed the ship could be beached on the nearby island. However, a crucial miscalculation sealed the Britannic's doom: a desperate evacuation and loss of life. Amidst growing chaos, crew members began lowering lifeboats without orders. Unaware that the ship's massive propellers were still turning, 2 lifeboats drifted into their path. The result was catastrophic. The propellers pulled the boats in, shredding them and killing everyone aboard. The majority of the 1,036 people on board were successfully evacuated, thanks largely to better emergency protocols implemented after the Titanic disaster. Yet 30 souls perished, most of them in the tragic lifeboat incidents, casualties, and class divisions. Although first- and second-class passengers were rare on wartime hospital ships, the fate of third-class passengers and crew mirrored the social inequities of the era. Of the 710 third-class passengers, only 174 survived, underscoring how class continued to influence survival chances in maritime disasters. Britannic's final moments and legacy. The Britannic sank within 55 minutes, becoming the largest ship lost during World War I. Unlike Titanic's chilling descent into icy waters, Britannic's final moments occurred in the bright daylight. Of the Aegean, Captain Bartlett was among the last to leave the ship, ensuring as many lives as possible were saved. The wreck of the Britannic now lies at a depth of 400 feet, remarkably well preserved due to the relatively shallow waters. Discovered by famed oceanographer Jacques Cousteau in 1975, the wreck has since become a site of fascination for historians and divers alike, a symbol of war's reach. The sinking of the Britannic highlights the far-reaching consequences of World War I. While the Titanic story is often seen as a cautionary tale of human hubris, Britannic's fate illustrates the unpredictable dangers of a world at war. Even the most advanced ships were not immune to the relentless march of modern warfare. Today, the Britannic's story remains a poignant reminder of those turbulent times, a tale of resilience, tragedy, and the human spirit in the face of disaster.